Hello everybody, it's TMOG217. Welcome to a LEGO Lightyear set review. Taking a look at set number 76831, Zurg Battle. This set contains 261 pieces, 2 minifigures, released in April 24th of 2022, and it's based off of Disney and Pixar's Lightyear. Alright, taking a look at the main build, we have Zurg here. This honestly looks like a really cool build. It does use a heavy amount of stickers to make up the build. Unfortunately, but is what it is. So let's get out with my complaints first. My complaints are, first off, the hands. The hands feel like a weak build, and they have 4 fingers instead of 5. And on top of that, the hand is supposed to be, like, the fingers are supposed to be black, because I've seen the movie like 4 times as the time's recording, and I know for a fact that they aren't red. I don't know why they were made red for this set. And speaking of the hands, it should have an option to swap out for the blaster or whatever. Like, there's no blaster included with the set, and I feel like that's something that's so iconic with Zurg, and the fact that it's not included with the set feels like such a disappointment. But, you know, anyway, I guess another nitpick I have is the specially molded head doesn't have silver printer paint on the horns right there. It's just purple, which is inaccurate. Whatever, LEGO does what they want with this set, but the head kind of turns around the full 360 degrees, and it is attached via a Technic pin piece, but that head is a specially molded piece. So you see there, it's hollow. It's just got a thing to put in a Technic axle, and that just attaches like so. Another complaint I have with this set is, regardless of spoilers or whatnot, I think that this set or figure should be able to open up to fit a minifigure for the identity of Zurg, because, come on, you know, like, that should be a go figure at this point for those who have seen the movie. So I don't know. I mean, like, I get with the scaling of with minifigures that this is a little bit too big, so making it a bit bigger would feel a little bit weird, but just for me personally, I wish it would have had that feature where you can open it up and fit a minifigure inside at the very least, which again would have made me want the set to include another minifigure. But anyways, the posability of this figure is okay. Another nitpick I guess I have is that you can't really get that stomping feature that you see in the movie due to the limitations of this piece right here. You can't really get it up too high enough to get that stomp. If anything, you just get him to walk around menacingly like he does in the movie, but not anything too complex, I guess, but whatever. His arms and legs are made up of ball joints, so of course there's a lot of posability with that, so that's good, I guess. But, you know, with the leg, however, again, going back to that, it does use a clip piece, as you can see on the side there, so I caution against really using that, because I can see over time you'd have to replace that. Don't know why they didn't make it a ball joint. It would have made sense to me to just use a ball joint, but whatever. Has that printed piece that was also included in the 4 Plus Zyclops set, so that's pretty cool. They included that because it's a teleportation device of sorts, so that's really cool. Not really much else to say about this other than it's got a lot of stickers. Like, without the stickers, it wouldn't look as good. Even on the feet, they have stickers, so I don't know, like, the cannon, maybe the jetpack cape, room for a minifigure, and the hands are probably my biggest issue with this build. Anyway, let's have a look at the minifigures and whatnot that are included in this set. I guess this really doesn't count as a minifigure, but here we have Eric. This is like the robot that is made to collect samples on planets, or something like that. At least that's what was said in the movie. It's also used to fill up the crystallic fusion combinations in the movie. This version has never really seen past that. I kind of wish that we would have gotten a version of Derek instead of Eric, which is like the military version of Eric. It would have been a lot cooler to get that. And I don't know, like, I think LEGO captured this perfectly. I do wish there was a way for you to flip up and down the head, like, in some way, but whatever. It does use a sticker thing on the side there, which I kind of didn't align properly. Oh well. And this thing does use studs not on top techniques to make up this figure, so technically it should be standing up like this, but still, how they capture this is really cool. You can move the arm around like so, and he does have 2 stickers right there for designs. Doesn't say Eric anywhere on there, unfortunately, but still, a really cool build. It definitely captures the look of Eric, but again, I just feel like Derek would have been a more iconic choice for LEGO to put in LEGOized form. Anyway, let's have a look at the actual 2 figures included in this set. So for the two minifigures included in this set, on the left we have Izzy Hawthorne. She is an exclusive combination just for this set, as the torso and legs are the exact same as the Buzz Lightyear one used in the 4 Plus set, minus the fact that she has unique face print. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, the face print on Izzy does look a bit bad, because I can kind of see some of the pink bleeding through the print, so bad on Lego, I guess, for my copy of the figure. It just doesn't look that good. Her weapon is a stud shooter blaster, so yay, just had to get a stud shooter in there, I guess. And then also you have the Crystallic Fusion, which is the main chase item in the movie. I don't like how this looks at all, because yes, in the trailers it showed it was the blue one, but that was the test one. The actual one that was correct and working throughout the movie had a rainbow color to it, so kind of seems lazy that Lego did it like this, but I don't know, you could argue it's just because they had pre-images before the movie released. So anyway, that's a brick-built container, and moving on to Buzz really quickly here, you can see he has a different torso print, or rather arm print, of that laser, and that's why he's got a big laser thing being pointed out. You can't really lift the arm up that much because the torso piece restricts the arm a little bit, so it's kind of unfortunate. But then again, I guess that's why they gave him a jetpack, because you can fly him up and then you can get him at that weird angle where it's all right. Speaking of the jetpack, that is a new and unique piece, exclusive just to this set, and I think that looks really cool. It doesn't quite fit well on the minifigure, like it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb to me from this angle, but it does have just that 2-stud connection point on the back. I think it looks fine, especially with the fact that it's supposed to be an eject safety feature, so I like how they captured that in Lego form. Pretty cool. I kind of am not understanding why they included a handheld blaster for Buzz when he has the actual lasers, so kind of a weird inclusion for Lego to include. But yeah, he does also have an exclusive facial print of him wearing the Snoopy cap, I think is what it's called. Same thing goes for Izzy, my bad. That's basically what astronauts wear, I think, so that's pretty cool. You do actually have the option of swapping out for their actual heads, so let's have a look at that with these chunky pieces removed. So here is the minifigures with the torso pieces removed and swapped in with the alternate heads. You can get a better look at the arm and just torso prints. I really think that just Buzz has a different arm print that makes him semi-exclusive. Anyway, these heads are not exclusive to this set. They're just a fun little inclusion that Lego included for this set as an option if you don't want to display them like that. They do have double-sided facial expressions, so I think that's really cool. And if you're wondering what these guys look like with the space chute pieces on, that's what the minifigures look like with their facial expressions on there without the Snoopy caps. They look pretty cool. Definitely, I prefer them wearing the Snoopy caps, though, because that's more of a uniqueness to the minifigure. Anyway, let's have a look at the final minifigure, I guess, that's included with this set. For technically the last figure included in this set, you have Socks. I think that Lego represented this figure as best as they could. I do wish that he would have had some green circles around his eyes to capture the figure a little bit more accurately. The collar is fine. I would wish it would have Socks printed on it, but I don't see how they would pull that off. But anyway, really cool inclusion with this set. Anyway, let's have a look at what else is included in this set. Taking a look at the instructions, they're actually vertical. I was expecting it to be horizontal instructions, but anyway, you have that QR code if you want to build the set digitally. Flipping open the first few pages, it just tells you how to build the figures and Eric, and then the rest of it is just building Zurg. But anyway, flipping all the way to the back, you can see the completed model, and one thing I did forget to touch on is I love that they have a progress bar with Buzz. Love that detail. Anyway, you have the advertisements for the other Lightyear sets that were released in early 2022. Then you have just the parts listing, and then a win at the back. In terms of extra parts, this is all that I got in my copy of the set. Overall, I still think this is a pretty cool set nonetheless. I think the figures alone are worth picking up this set for. Regardless of my issues with Zurg, I definitely would have preferred if Lego would have included more for an increased price. I definitely don't feel like this is accurate at all. Like, the hands are my probably biggest issue. Like, again, would absolutely pay more if they included the things that they should have with the blaster and the cape. I don't know. Again, issues with Eric. Should have been Derek, plain and simply just because he shows up in the movie more. Yeah, I don't know. Those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, all that fun stuff. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you all in a future video. Till then, I'll see you later.